Yes, it's my light. I charge it. So let's see if it's a
It's
bad buy or a good buy.
No, it's top. It's top. Everything is great. I mean, you're looking dapper as ever, so we can start the show. I'll give you a little intro. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, it's KKR versus RCB, the game that I've been looking forward to the most. I mean, I don't know about anyone else, but when RCB plays, that's always a story. And when these two teams meet, the last time they met, of course, it came in Abu Dhabi. And well, KKR stumbled to 84 for 8, and they were humbled in the process by RCB, who romped home by 8 wickets. So will that happen again, or will it be completely different? We have Brian Lara with us. Brian, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling better. I had a nice little shave, so looking forward.
Right, so Brian, first up, first thoughts about this game. It's a cracker-jacker, all right?
Yeah, it's going to be a great battle, and we saw a good match yesterday. RCB versus KKR. You couldn't ask for anything better. One team, both teams full of talent, but one team struggling down at the bottom or close to the bottom. RCB having a good season until it was curtailed. So I'm really looking forward to this encounter.
Right, now it's KKR RCB, and I just want to show you this clip before we dissect this preview.
Ryan, it's my team up against KKR. Is there going to be any banter up front?
Between us? No, I'm just going to walk away with the victory and just leave you to ponder afterwards, because RCB going 3 out of 3, I'm not seeing it happening.
Do you want to change your predictions? I just want to kind of play that out so it just resonates with you well.
Well, I'm going to leave my prediction, my selection for a little bit later on. But I was surprised back then. But this is, as we said before, it's a new venue. Let's see how things roll out.
Yeah, and it's going to be a really interesting battle. Remember, RCB will be playing in blue for the first time to, of course, appreciate all the efforts from the COVID heroes and the frontline workers. So kudos to them for firing that thought out. And we have to ask you about them first. We'll talk about KKR in just a bit. They've made most changes in terms of personnel. Hasaranga, Tim David, Chamira, there's quite a few names. Does anyone stand out? And then my following question is, who's the fourth foreigner that you'd like to see RCB play? Because they have, of course, Maxwell, AB, and Jameson.
Yeah. Well, I think Tim David and Hasaranga is a great addition to the squad. They are in a very strong position. They are one of the teams that really and truly wasn't appreciative that the tournament was curtailed back in May. So I think that they're just going to carry on in their merry way. They're strengthening their squad. But I think Hasaranga, I think his all-round ability is what strikes me. And I believe that he's going to be a great addition to that team. They're very strong in their batting up front. And they would need that sort of middle order along with Maxwell, of course, to sort of carry them through if there's any stutter in the middle overs. My four for their overseas players for this match would be, of course, AB de Villiers, Maxwell, Jameson, and Hasaranga.
I mean, that's a pretty strong 4-4 there. And Ulitam will tell if Virat goes to 3 foreigners. The last time, of course, it happened in India. But let's see how it goes out. Just a quick reminder for the viewers watching this. I'm going to put out the goodie bag question right now for you guys on the screens. And Brian can participate too, if that is all right. Because the question today we're asking is, who's going to hit the most sixes in the KKR RCB game? You can let us know in the comments below. It could be AB, it could be Maxwell. Fun fact here is they had 3 sixes each the last time that they played KKR in Chennai, and that was a brilliant game for RCB, which came away with a 38-run win. Right, KKR next, because they made one change in terms of personnel. No Pat Cummins, Tim Southee comes in, but many are saying Lockie Ferguson could get the go-ahead. But what I want to ask you is, because you've been critical about their batting, about their position in terms of who they're sending where. Was that a blessing in disguise, Brian? The stoppage, does it help them go back to the drawing board and reassess things?
Well, I hope so. I mean, we are not in the dressing room. There's a lot of international cricket being played between May and now, when the tournament was called off in May and now. So, yeah, I think it's an opportunity for Brendan McCullum, Owen Morgan to get together and see how best they can sort of restart the season. They are not in the top 4. They're not in the top 5. So, they would need some wins immediately. But my problem really lies with KKR in sort of management and coaching and the ideas that are coming out. You know, you've seen a guy with a placard giving information from the sidelines. I don't know what information it is. They've got to deal with that. I think that they have the talent. I just believe that, the think tank in KKR hasn't gotten it right. And if that's still the same, well, then, I think they're in for some more trouble.
Yeah, I think the guy with the placard, I think, goes by the name of Nathan Lehman, and he is associated with the ECB as well. So maybe that whole white ball effect that England are having, they're kind of bringing that same template to, of course, the Knights. Prediction time then, because this is where it gets really feisty between Brian and the robot, if I can say so. Batsman first, and it's gone for an outrageous left field selection. Wait for it, Brian. Rahul Tripathi. I mean, come on.
Oh, that's not a bad choice. It's not a bad choice. But you know what? I'm looking at the atmosphere at the moment. Virat Kohli, a lot of attention is on him. I believe that he's so strong mentally that he's actually going to use that in a positive way. And I believe that he's going to be the man with the bat today.
Okay, that's a great shout there. And I would resonate your thoughts. In fact, the robot's got this wrong. So I hope you win this round. Swiftly moving on to the bowlers. Who's going to take most wickets? Now, Harshad Patel, he did fabulously well in India, if I may add. But Pacers, we saw this in IPL 2020. It's the out-and-out Pacers who thrive. Has Criclytics got this wrong?
I think so. Maybe today. I think that, a lot of batsmen at the beginning of this restart is going to be circumspect. They're going to be sort of relaxed. And I believe that in the middle overs is where you're going to see a lot of wickets, while they try to sort of up the tempo. So I'm backing Yuzvendra Chahal to get the most wickets in this match.
Okay, Yuzvendra Chahal. I mean, he's not been in the reckoning or in the chatter, but that's great. A good selection from you, which is not probably going to be everyone's choice. Finally, who's winning this? Criclytics says 55% RCB, and I really wouldn't put it past Criclytics, right?
Well, I don't understand. I really don't understand this machine, because you're picking a top batsman on KKR, but yet you're picking RCB. Leave me alone with my RCB. I've gone all the way down the line to RCB, so I'll have to join Criclytics in this one and think RCB has the upper hand in this match. Hi, it's Brian Lara again. Keep watching cricket.com on YouTube. Subscribe, and I'm telling you, I'm going to be there all of the IPL and maybe even the World Cup. See you soon.